make sure. I think... I don't know. I can't seem to exit the map, though. Oh, that's the button. Uh-huh. This is weird.
Home, I guess.
Don't touch that!
You mustn't ever touch that odd. Ever! Never touch it again.
I didn't break anything.
Of course. You could never break anything I've built. Nobody could. But you could inconvenience me. And you never want to do that. Anyway, forget it. Because I have something for you, Odd. Something special.
I don't want a gift from you.
That rudeness. That's your Wonder Origins showing. Don't worry. We'll break you of that yet. And it's not a gift. It's something to be earned. But for now, go on, try it. I had it made just for you.
Oh. Royal versus the minion of the queen. That was a dream. Okay.
Above even was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Come on, Dicey! We can't let it get away! Hurry! She's in our sights! Not today, spider monster!
Not today, spider monster.
You! Oh, wait! Wait!
The ghost.
Did you see those robots? What do you mean you've seen bigger?
Ghosty! I don't know if anybody has seen Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, but whenever I see the ghost and I say ghosty, it reminds me of the, like, quote-unquote haunted episode of Esteban going, oh, ghosty. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but that's the vibe I'm getting. And it's definitely a vibe.
I always knew I was a sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey, where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A 6R child is missing! I repeat,
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway.
I was done anyways. Alright. Time to look for our buddy. Our friend, our buddy old pal. What is?
Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war. A murdered father, 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Not a family war. But like an actual war.
Raise the stakes with a new card. Manny's got what you need.
It's Manny!
Oh, hello. You've made it to 3 Town, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy some cards, eh? I could ask you the same thing. But now we're both here, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards!
How did you manage to get out of Toontown? Toontown,
Let me
not
answer that question
Toontown.
with a question. Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got cards in the present? So, let's trade, shall we?
What's he got? I have 300 coins. I think no. Alright, hold on. When performing a blink dodge, your weapon's durability does not deplete for a short period of time. That's a nice one. When even blink dodges through her adversaries, they take damage. Okay. Randomly alter. I kind of like this. I'm gonna buy that. The board game is present. We haven't really done much with board games. I can't switch pages. Kind of sucks. Each crystal is worth more. I'm gonna buy that one as well. Here's a gift for being such a loyal customer. A golden pin can be used in the dice mentioned using 2 to save a card in your hand until the next time dice is rolled. Okay. We're gonna go with damage. There we go. Ah, that's why there was nothing on that other page. Cool. Gotta get the coins.
I'm noble, you understand.
Right
Heck,
then.
most This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose. It has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are. I suppose it is. I don't know any other way to live, you understand. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord Hakeem.
I just realized I haven't been reading my choices.
Before his murder.
My bad. You knew the queen, you know the triplets.
Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. That's all.
Aww.
It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me.
Alright.
If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. That's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life.
Fascinating.
Who are you?
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment?
Sure.
Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the three siblings.
Let's pretend that I don't.
Oh, what fun. Yes, let's. So, since you're hearing this for the first time, let me tell you about the three siblings involved. There's the paranoid Count up in High Bet Haven to the west. The soft and coddled Duke living in Fogwash Garden to the north. And the duty-bound and tough-as-heck Baroness living out east on Wildcard Hill. Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war?
The queen. None of them.
None of them? None of them? Oh, I've never heard such an opinion before. It's bold. It's direct. It's quite possibly insane. I'll write it down right here in my survey.
None of them did it. Who are you? Excuse me, have you seen any kids?
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this?
He's a friend in trouble and I'm worried.
Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child.
So have you actually seen any kids running around it?
Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief, spying on people. I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public. Privacy is very important to me, you understand. What with that paranoid Count demanding full reports of everything everyone does every day and all.
So you won't remember me if, say, Nanny Fortuna asks?
I promise it, stranger.
Bah! Call me crazy! I've got half a mind. The attack has begun! The king must be saved!
Sheikah. Attack? From where?
What? Identify yourself, stranger!
I'm Even. Who are you?
I am Nishka.
Nishka.
And I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war.
The king you mentioned, is that who you used to protect?
Oh, Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember?
Right. Well, Nishka, I need to go.
What? How did you know my name?
It was a lucky guess.
A lucky guess. About what? What were you guessing about? The king! Protect the king from danger!
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Woo, woo, woo. Wow, it's pretty cold in here and dark, too.
Not the candy. Aw, poor Bernie. Alright. Go that way. We're gonna keep going this way. Hello, hello. I think this is a dead end, right? Yeah. Gotta go this way. Hello, who are you? Excuse me. Have you seen any kids?
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing.
That's Bernie. Did you see where he went?
Can't say I did, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
Who is this Shadow Man?
Everyone knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially children out all alone.
But I don't know about the Shadow Man. Hurry up. Excuse me, have you seen kids around?
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures.
Have you seen a boy yay high in a 6th grade uniform?
All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's probably got him.
Everyone seems to fear him.
As well they should. You should be afraid, child.
Cool. Excuse me? Have you seen any kids?
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Please, it's important. My friend's in trouble.
Everything's important to someone. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now.
The Shadow Man?
Oh, you really are in over your head.
I know you know how to find the Shadow Man. Tell me.
Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him.
Please do.
The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrew Alley. And he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrew Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see.
So he's a ghost? No, he's a shadow.
If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
Alright. Which way do I go? This way. Streetlight terminal.
Dicey, over there!
What does that do? No idea. What? That got me money! Money, 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 money. Ah, okay.
Go on, Dicey!
I need you to stay here, Dicey. Aha!
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Alright. Can't go that way, we gotta go this way. Dicey's scared. It's okay, Dicey. Oh, he's right there!
Are you the Shadow Man?
Oh, I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
Let him out!
You think I'm afraid of you? Because I'm not!
That may be true. But there is another truth.
What's that?
That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be.
What are you?
Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night. I'm what comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do anyway. Before this silly war.
Let Bernard go.
He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage.
Release him now. This is literal kidnapping.
You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards. Or in this case, children. Besides, you don't have what I need.
Skip the pleasantries. What will you trade for Bernie?
Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me.
I'm tougher than I look.
That remains to be seen. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace.
Don't we all?
I want the Triplets' War to end.
No offense, but you don't strike me as the peace and flowers type.
Oh, I'm not.
Way out, man.
I'm
Way
the
out.
creature that moves in the dark type. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror.
I mean, yeah.
And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that.
You want me to end this war? How?
I don't care how. I don't care about anything even, except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder.
I mean, the dice next to me doesn't give it away at all. That's just a costume my friend wears, and
Silence! Don't insult me with your bloody lies. They may work on the living, but you can't deceive the Shadow Man. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope,
will never see your sister again.
Oh. How do you know about Odd?
For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, Even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Threedom's civil war.
That's easy.
It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
Yo! How you going? Yo! Huh? Yo! Yo?
Who's there? Tell me now, or I'll...
Yo! No? Yo! No?
That poor woman.
Yo!
Completely. Have you seen Nishka? That poor woman. Completely mad.
Yo!
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment?
No thanks.
Do come see me if you change your mind.
Yo! Yo!
You, I remember you. We've spoken before, haven't we?
Yeah! Earlier today, Nishka, we spoke about the king of this land, remember?
No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry, what did you want?
How did this war start?
Oh, with the children. The 3 children. Well, something happened.
Did one of the triplets murder the king?
There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but...
I'm sorry, please don't cry.
I'm sorry, it was such a shame, such a... I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you?
Can you remember something that could help stop this war?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, and then... poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh, and if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it.
How can I convince the triplets to give me all 4 things?
I'm sorry, find what? What were we talking about? Oh, if only I could remember.
Cool. I'll return to you with those 4 things, Nishka.
That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
Who needs to know something important? I rolled a 3. Kaboom!
seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world. Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power?
I mean...
And now, even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
Yes.
It's the Count! Ladies and gentlemen, the Count has won the role!
Alright. Let's go. That's where I just came from, yeah. I got turned around. Freedom Town Square and the Sword Bridges.
The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's Dark Dice. But hi there.
Tea Time Tootsie.
Tea Time Tootsie. I used to be our late King's master planner.
The master planner is named Tea Time Tootsie?
Hey, we don't choose our names, our parents did. Oh, well, the Nanny Fortuna renamed me after my, previous master was murdered. I hear she likes tea. Every day I watch the battles and come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day. The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's Dark Dice, but everything else I know.
Can't be that good at predicting this chaos.
Enough. Skepticism is healthy. Here, I'll prove it to you. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the Colossuses moves.
I noticed.
Everyone noticed. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning Colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No. Only I see it.
Are you planning on telling the Baroness?
By the order of Nanny Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them. Although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you meet them, come back here and describe them to me. There'd be a reward in it for you.
I can do that. Maybe I will return with descriptions. Take care. Tea time. Run this one. Unlike the Baroness, you're too soft to cross the battlefield alone. I will escort you, the little one, but only to places you are safe. You have safely traveled before. You're not ready for anything else. Now then, where are we going? How long does it take to speak now? Where are we going? I'll just stay here, actually. I see you like wasting my time. Well, it's not like I'm doing much with it besides standing here. As you were. Okay, can't go that way then. We're gonna go this way. To the Duke's domain. This. I don't know. Ooh! I didn't even see that! Money, 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 money!
Life never goes the way you expect, does it? Hey, kid. You want to hear a story?
Of course! I like stories.
Oh, good. You're showing an old soldier of kindness, kid. There's a saying in Freetown, bad luck comes in threes. Well, it was right. I was there in the first battle, the first time the triplets fought. Right after the king died, it was savage. The triplets, I didn't hold anything back. It was as fierce and as destructive as the Dice Maker's own fury. And when it was over, well, that's just it, isn't it? It never ended. We're still fighting those same battles every day. And me, I'm just about out of fight. Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll.
Yeah? I lost my sister because of a dice roll. I'm looking for her.
Everyone's looking for someone here. Me? I'm looking for my brother Henry. Lost him somewhere in the Duke's territory, or running away from the machines. I'm sure he's alive, though. I see him in my dreams, though he doesn't see me. Stay safe out there, kid.
Alright, so we gotta find this guy's brother. Hey, it's Manny!
Deals here. Get your deals here.
Manny's got what you need.
Deals
Who
here.
you got?
Get your deals here.
You're doing business in the trenches?
War is good for business. Everybody needs something in a war. That means you can jack up your prices like crazy. Oh, why? I mean, jack up the deals on your prices like crazy. Everything must go,
Sure.
kid.
I'm not sure. Sorry, I only traded my second best pal, Manny Dex.
I can tell you this much, kid. You'll change your mind. Everyone comes to trade with me eventually. That's the beauty of war, kid. Everybody needs something, and I've got something for everyone.
You're a business person doing his best.
You're darned right I am.
We're gonna go on without seeing Manny, but let's see this. This should be fine. Okay, we're gonna go add those. Add those. Get the bow. Get that. Have a good night, Gia. Two of those. Three of those. Okay. So let's get rid of one of those, because we want the hammer. We also want both of those. What did that get rid of? I'm gonna get rid of one of those. I can get rid of two of those. There we go. Continue. Yeah. Happened? What? Okay. It's tab, not escape. Okay. The Duke's domain, the old dungeon, the Baroness's domain. Let's go to the Duke's domain. Oh, we can't. Okay. We're gonna go this way. Whee! Can't go this way either. What the hell?
You're Your house of cards will never fall down when you've built it with Manny's help.
Okay, so let's go the other way. The Count's domain.
Go on, Dicey.
Ah!
Someone has entered your ruined castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy-pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me, sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this Count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
I've got cars to trade. Don't you want to follow suit? I know you do.
The Count? I love that guy.
You love the Count?
I don't. He's great. There's definitely no downsides to the man. Everything he does is so grounded and normal. It's super normal to go even crazier because your imaginary friend Shmoo is missing.
Tell me about this plush.
It's the Count's friend that has recently gone missing, but any political leader would completely lose their mind about that. It's normal. He's normal. I'm normal. We're normal. Okay, I gotta go. If we talk too long, someone might think we're conspiring against him, which again, it's great. Can't wait until the Queen rolls her dice and it's our time to fight and maybe die for him again. It's so great and normal.
Okay. Interesting fellow. We're gonna go this side. Ooh! Give me money! Money, money, money. In a rich man's world. Money, money. Gonna be stuck in my head now. Things that...
There! Dice, come on!
Wait, stay back! Stay back! You won't take me alive! You won't take me dead either! Count, there's consequences for murdering me. Bad ones. Really, really bad ones.
Where to grab that one? And we're gonna get that one. So now everything's free. We can do that. We can do that. And each crystal is worth more. Alright, there we go. We're gonna play that one. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And it's 4 now, shit. Go to this one. We're gonna do that. We're gonna grab a sword. We're gonna do that one. Alright. I'm gonna grab the hammer. The hammer's great. I love the hammer. Hey, you're dead. Alright. What do we got? Free or double? Everything's free. Oh, beautiful. Let's do that. Everything's free. Beautiful. Alright, let's throw this. Grab that. We can get a bow. But I think the crystals are gonna be better. Come on. There we go. I have a bow. Okay. I have to let them in. Come on. We're gonna run this way. Everything's free. Is there anything else? There is. Shit. I should have brought it down by one and then checked to see if it was free or not. Alright. That brings everything down by one and by one again. And we got the hammer. Beautiful. I need you to come over here. Or not. Alright, that was easy. Okay.
Aha! You're here to kill me, aren't you?
I'm just here to help.
Help me to die?
I want to end this war.
Ah! War! Have you ever marched out into a battle, little girl?
Yeah. Where do you think I just came from?
I don't know. Assassin school? Unlike you, mysterious interloper, I have been in battle. Every day. In my mind.
Right.
You're being rude. Oh, you're being rude so that I'll think no assassin would draw attention to themselves with such rudeness and then kill me.
I'm not an assassin.
Kids can be assassins. I've heard of it in stories that may or may not have been based on truth.
If I promise not to assassinate you, will you tell me how I can end this war?
End it? How can you end it when the Colossus has already moved more than once today? This war is only heating up.
Is there anything you need?
What do I need? Everything! My bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly, and then well, and then poorly again. And on top of that, Count Shmoo has been kidnapped.
Who's Count Shmoo?
The third of his name, yes. He was stolen from me by the vicious Baroness, my meanie of a sister. Shmoo is like a son to me, and I haven't been able to sleep since he was taken. Do this for me, and I shall give you something. How do you like that?
Your bodyguard's dead?
Nishka, the only one I could trust besides my father. She disappeared when he was killed, but you're in no shape to replace her, child.
Nishka's not dead. Nishka was your bodyguard too?
She was the whole family's bodyguard. She was great. Or so I thought until she let one of us, not me, kill my father.
Do you know what happened to the murder weapon?
Of course. Obviously I would keep track of that. Someone took it. A little bird whispered that it's locked up in the head of the broken Colossus that used to be my father's. It should be collecting ashes somewhere in the battlefield. Why? Was someone going to use it to assassinate me?
No!
Well, good.
Nishka was your bodyguard? Nishka, your bodyguard is alive. Will you come with me to visit her?
Even if she's alive, that leaves my lands undefended and myself open to assassination. Ha! It'll never happen.
The war goes poorly.
War bores me. It's just, oh no, this person died. Oh no, this other person died. Bah! Tell me when I've died and then I'm interested. In avoiding it, obviously.
Okay, so...
So that's the deal. Find my plushie, and I'll give you...
something that sparks a memory for Nishka.
Well, I don't know what I've got like that. Oh, but I do have a finger taken from the scene of the crime of my father's murder. 'Tis yours if you recover Shmoo for me. Deal?
There was nothing left but a finger. Yeah.
The Count was an odd duck. And a paranoid duck, too, come to think of it. But Even was now one step closer to triggering Nishka's memories. And possibly, just possibly, ending this war in freedom.
Bold of you to be just running around here.
The Count. I can't stand that guy. I thought everyone here in High Heaven loved him. You thought wrong. How would you like to live under a guy who sees assassins under every leaf and behind every noise? I thought the sentence ended, how would you like to live under a guy? I heard he was so scared of his shadow that he ordered to cut it off. Yay, it's simply grand that this man is in charge of all of us. What else can you tell me about the Count? This is on crazy. I don't know why I say that. Everything sounds crazy here. But he hasn't imagined. Ah! I clicked and it disappeared. He has an imaginary friend, blah 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 blah.